Hold on, guys. Hold on, Instagram. My screen's kind of dirty. Welcome. Open notifies everyone that I'm here. Wait a few seconds. Hi, there we go. Now we got some people joining. Hello. Did it notify you guys that I was live on Facebook, if you're on Facebook watching? I don't know if it does in the groups or not. I've seen both. So, hi Amber. I'm glad you're here. So are you off this week and then your kids are off next? Do you teach at a different school than what your kids go to? Hi Trista. Hi Tracy. Hello. Hello on Instagram. I'm on both. I'm drinking my second cup of coffee. It's been a long day. It's the third day of spring break. I mean, if you don't count the weekend. But it's our first day, like, just home. Doing nothing. Well, I'm working, but they're doing nothing. So, it's been a long day. But they've been good. They've been doing well. Just being boys. So, I sent them to my room to watch TV. So, no shame in this mama's game, like I said on Instagram. Whatever works, right? So, yeah, hopefully they'll stay quiet and won't interrupt me. I'm more worried about them interrupting me. Because, I mean, the dogs are more likely to be noisy than the kiddos. But they might interrupt me. And who knows what they would say if they interrupt me. So, fingers crossed. They stay occupied while we're here. Hello, everyone. Yay, we're getting lots of people. But yeah, I figured I wanted a nice second cup of coffee. Let's see, Amber, I was notified. Okay, good. I teach at a college. This is finals week. I finished giving finals yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. That's really neat. What do you teach? Like, what subject? I'm curious. You can tell me later if you want. Tracy says, mine are grown, one gone. Now if I can get the other one out. Yeah, they're only 2.5 years apart and 2 grades apart. So I'm hoping it all happens like close to the same time. We'll see. And like, I was talking to my aunt the other day and we were talking about, like, we don't own this house, we rent it. Because we had just moved and we wanted to make sure we liked it and all that. So I was telling her about how I wanted an office, like a room that I can close the door when we buy a house. And she's like, that's all fine and good, but your kids are going to be gone before you know it, and then you're going to have lots of rooms. And I'm like, well, more room for yarn. I mean, I still want an office now, and then their rooms can be yarn rooms or craftery rooms, or I don't know. One can be a guest room, and one can be another yarn room. Who knows? Okay, woohoo, we got a good number on both Instagram and Facebook. Hello, welcome. I'm so sad that I missed you guys last week because it was so quiet, but I will say I got a lot done that day that Instagram and Facebook just quit working. So I was like trying to get it to work at 1 last Wednesday, and then I saw all over Facebook and through Messenger that's what it was. Through Messenger, Happily Hooked Tony was trying to get her live to work, and it wasn't. And so I tried, and I was like, well, maybe just Instagram will work. We'll just do Instagram. Instagram wouldn't work. So I just went back to crocheting. Like, I didn't even put that much effort into getting it to work or emailing people or whatever. I figured, it's gone across the board. So everyone knows what's happened. So I got a lot of crocheting done that day, I will say. It's funny how much more we get done when we put those phones away. Myself included, I got a lot done that day. But I was sad not to be able to chat with you guys last week about yarn. So, yep. Lori says, every day as a parent is a grand adventure, LOL. P.S. There's something between parenting and crafting that makes us even appreciate the taste of fresh hot coffee, right? I'm telling you. And I don't, typically I have not in a while had 2 cups of coffee, like had a second cup. I'll usually just have one in the morning, but it felt needed today. Not like I said, they've been good, but it just felt, I don't know, it's been a little cooler here, so maybe that's it. I don't know, I just felt like I wanted me a second cup, so hopefully I'm not up all night. Today we are going to talk about my favorite yarns for spring, and I'd love to hear what yours are. I'd love to hear your thoughts. But I picked out five yarns I'm loving for spring. It's the title of the blog post and the theme of today's live. I'm designing with some of them. I've already designed with some of them, and some I just love, and they're just like favorites all around. So I wanted to share with you, and I was working on the blog post right before I got on, so there will be a blog post with links to these yarns and some of my favorites and all that. So don't worry about that. You don't have to like take notes or anything, not that you would, but some of these are just like a general type of yarn, and then some are very specific, like a brand and type and yarn, like a specific yarn. So I think there's 2 just general types and then 3 specifics. Let's see. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Colleen. Bridget says, my yarn arrived to start your recent shawl pattern. Woo woo. Yay. I'm glad. I'm excited. Lori says, crazy autocorrect. I usually find my cup in the microwave. You know what? I'm so weird. I don't like to microwave my coffee. Like, usually I drink it. I'm good about drinking it because I drink it in the morning and I get up before the boys. So I drink it all up, except for maybe a little bit, and it'll get cold. And by then I'm like, I don't like to microwave, especially if there's only a little bit. It just gets a burnt taste to it, even if I only do a few seconds. So usually I'll just pour that down the drain. I know, wasting coffee. But usually it's only a little. So, yeah. Okay, so let's talk yarn. And I have a bunch, I have a bunch of it over here on my desk so I can show it to you guys. So, yeah, I'm just going to grab and share. One more sip of coffee. Okay. All right, so my first is the general yarn. The Jonesy Co. says, I don't like microwave coffee. Yeah, me neither. I don't know. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Dee. Good morning. Second cup of coffee here, too. Had an appointment this morning, so I actually get to catch you live. Awesome. Okay, so my first is a general yarn, like a general genre or whatever. I don't know what you would call it. So, for spring. Now, these are my five yarns I'm loving for spring, okay? So, my first one is hand-dyed yarn. And y'all know, if you've been following me for a little bit, I'm kind of new in hand-dyed yarn. I have only been using hand-dyed yarn for maybe the past 6 months, but I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I will admit, I have a problem. I love hand-dyed yarn. Sorry, I thought I heard something. And I'm loving it for spring, especially the fingering weight yarns. So here's a few that I want to show you guys. So I got this. This I'm not like designing with as of yet, but I actually might remake another design. This is Woolberry Fiber Co. Their yarns, I found them on Instagram. Their yarns are amazing. I will just, pretty as in picture. Like their pictures are amazing and what got me to buy a skein to try. And this is one, I did like one of their monthly clubs. They have a few different kinds. They even have one I just saw that you can get a skein of yarn and a thing of fresh coffee beans of from different regions of the world. I don't even know. I'm not big, I'm simple with my coffee, so I don't know, I'm not a big into all the different kinds of coffee, but I know if you are, that would be amazing. So I think her husband's really into coffee, so they're doing a coffee and crochet thing. So hand-dyed yarns, fingering weight, especially sport weight even, all the lighter weights are great for spring period. So with hand-dyed yarns, you can pretty much find any kind of color combination, fade. I'm just loving hand-dyed yarns. Okay, here's a few others. This I just got in my Knit Crate box. Knit Crate is awesome because you get a new So this one was one, but it's like a extra large skein. Usually you get 2 skeins of yarn, a book of patterns, like a knit pattern and a crochet pattern each in your monthly Knit Crate box. So this is kind of what got me into the hand-dyed yarn. I would consider this more premium yarn. I don't know if all of their yarn is hand-dyed, like indie dyer style, but this is a recent one I got. This is this a fingering? Yeah, this is a fingering weight. And then I love, and I know most of you guys know who Katie is from KT and the Squid. This is a DK weight yarn, but look how pretty that is. Perfect for spring, right? And then my most recent, oh my gosh, y'all, my nail just grabbed hold of that yarn. This is my newest love, Montana Crochet. Found her on Instagram. She's amazing. And her yarn is amazing. Yeah, I have something special planned for this. Very special. So be on the lookout. But Montana Crochet makes amazing hand-dyed yarn. And this is my first. It's a fingering weight. A lot, not all hand-dyed, like indie dyers do like custom stuff, but some of them will. So if you can find somebody that, like if you're looking for a specific colorway or color scheme or whatever, look, you know, you can find people that will do like custom colors for you. So that's my first one, hand-dyed yarn. I'm obsessed with it right now. I like it. I really, really love the fingering weights for spring. It's so lightweight. That's what I made the sweet tea shawl with. Not sweet tea shawl. That was a sport hand-dyed yarn. The fingering weight was from the cherry blossom shawl. Oh my gosh, I lost it for a minute. It was a fingering weight. That was my first fingering weight pattern, and it is not my last. I will just tell y'all that right now. See back there? There's another one. Oh, Instagram can't see. Hold on. This way. There we go, Instagram. I got another one coming. And that's fingering too. So fingering weight is my new favorite lately, but hand-dyed fingering yarn is my go-to right now. So that's the first thing. Amber says, I love Katie's yarn too. Lorianne says, gorgeous. Amber says, I want to try that Montana Crochet yarn so badly. Yes, I'm excited. Amber, I think you might get too soon. Don't worry. Okay, so next one is this Knit Picks Stroll Tweed yarn. So I am currently designing with this, a project with this. This is actually, if all works out as planned, this is the yarn we will be using for the spring crochet along that I am doing. Details on that coming as soon as humanly possible. As soon as I know that this design is going to work out, I'm going to start giving hints and details and all that good stuff. I'm new to this yarn, but I love it. It is a fingering weight yarn. It is 65% superwash merino wool, 25% nylon, and 10% Donegal tweed. Is that how you say that? Love it. The tweed, now like the tweed like really sticks out a little bit in some cases. So that can be a little difficult to work with, but it's worth it in my opinion. Like if you can get around that, it's not, it's really soft. So my thing right now is, some of these are, like this one, is also a superwash merino nylon blend. These are my favorite, that is my favorite blend right now. I'm not a huge, I know this is going to sound crazy, I'm not a huge fan of 100% superwash merino, because it gets, at least the kinds I've used, got really like pilly and like too fuzzy. I don't know. Is that the experience you guys have had? I don't know, but it was hard to work with. I found it very hard to work with. I found it hard to frog. But when you add that nylon in, that little bit of nylon, that 25%, it makes it easy to work with. Makes it feel sturdier, like it's not going to break when you frog it or when you're working with it. I love a merino wool nylon blend. So that's what this is, and then it's got the tweed added. I love it, and I have a new design coming. Look for pictures soon. I'll share them as soon as I know this thing is going to work. It's super lightweight. It's got a great like drape. as far as what I'm working with it right now. It's got a good drape. It has 231 yards, so it's a smaller skein, but I don't remember the price point. I'll have to look. But it's Knit Picks, so it's not super duper expensive. But I really like it. I really like having a lightweight tweed yarn to use, and I'm really enjoying working with it. So that's my second favorite yarn for spring, or for yarn that I'm loving for spring. Okay, so third, let's do this one, is my Baby Bee Sweet Delight. This is the yarn that I use to make the springtime sweater, which is coming out Friday. And while I'm talking about that, I wrote plus giveaway announcement on Facebook. I'm going to post a giveaway for that pattern as soon as this live is over in my Facebook group, Two Brothers Blankets Crochet Community. So be sure to hang tight until the end, because there will be a giveaway posted. I'm going to give away 3 copies of the pattern, I think. Maybe more. And so be on the lookout for that. That's the giveaway announcement. That's happening as soon as this live is over. So this yarn is really nice for spring. It's a DK weight, so it's one of the heavier yarns that I have here. But Baby Bee Sweet Delight is really lightweight. You can get it at Hobby Lobby or hobbylobby.com. It is 60% acrylic, 40% polyamide. Is that how you said that? Polyamide. It has 377 skeins, yards in one skein. And it has they have lots of color choices. Like, they have neutrals, they have bright like this, they have like pastels. I really love this yarn. I've used this yarn, I used it for the springtime sweater. I've used it for the Katie Cardi. It's a couple years ago. Was that 2016? The Katie Cardi, it was a big hit. And the Derby Duster vest is made out of Baby Bee Sweet Delight. It has a very lightweight feel to it. Even though it's a DK weight, it feels more like a sport to me. And it has a really good drape. Like, that sweater, even before I blocked it, was like draping well, against me. So, really love this one. Really good for if you need a DK weight yarn for a spring top or anything, really. This is one of my go-tos for DK, and it's pretty affordable. Let me see, it's the price. $5.29 full price, it says. And then, Hobby Lobby does their 30% off yarn a lot, so it goes on sale. So that would make it less than $5. Woohoo, love that yarn. I bought some of the Yarn Bee for my mom's springtime sweater. Yay! Lori says, have you tried yarns from Hobby from Denmark? No, I haven't. Is that a hand-dyed yarn company or just all yarn in general? I haven't tried it. Trista says, I want to try the stroll. I like it. I really like it. Okay, so the next one is a specific yarn. And this is like my go-to yarn, like super affordable, super y'all will know once if you know about my patterns. Knit Picks Brava Sport. So Knit Picks Brava Sport I've used in so many designs: the Magnolia cardigan, the Magnolia tee, the Magnolia shardy, the Aspen tunic, Aspen cardigan, all the things. So Knit Picks Brava Sport, it's a sport, but it's like a thicker sport, I would say. It's closer to a DK, if you ask me. This color is not showing up well on the camera, or at least on Facebook. It's coral. That's the name of it. It's like a coral color. It's very affordable. I think it's like $2.49 a skein. And then with Knit Picks, you get free shipping after like $50. So I always just order a bunch at a time, and it always gets me a bunch to get $50 worth, and I love it. I love Knit Picks. Now lately I've had a few bad skeins where I had like tons of knots and like stripping, and I was very disappointed. But for the most part, Knit Picks has really good quality yarn, especially for the price. It's a 100% acrylic, 273 yards a skein. So I mean, you get a lot. And so if you're looking for a good acrylic sport yarn, this is a good one. And it's affordable, and I love it. I use it for like my Celtic weave tee. Gosh, so many patterns, so many. So that's my second one. Knit Picks Brava Sport. And like I said, I'll have links to all this in the blog post that I'm working on. And then my last one is just a general. And it could be more for like summer too, I think. Spring or summer, like the warmth of summer, I guess. Or as it's getting warm into summer, I think it would be good. But it would work for anything, really. And this example I have is not something I've tried yet, but it's the only example I had. So you guys will have to tell me if you like it. So let me take a sip of my coffee. Now that I have the coffee here, I just want to down it. Okay, so the last one that yarns I'm loving for spring, and I'm going to be working with this, but I haven't actually tried it yet, is cotton blends. Now, I like cotton blends more than I like cotton, like plain cotton, especially for garments. I just find that they, like 100% cotton, isn't as stretchy, doesn't feel as good. So I like cotton blends. So I didn't have any, but I really love Cotton Fair, Premier Yarn Cotton Fair. It's a sport blend. It's my favorite cotton blend yarn, I think. Now this is Flicka. This is Lion Brand Flicka. I have not tried this yet. I bought it to make a Cool Beans tank, but I haven't gotten to it yet. So you guys will have to tell me, do you guys like this one? This one's a cotton blend. It's 50% cotton, 50% polyester. And it is I think it's a 3. A DK weight, yeah, 3. It's a weight 3. I like the colors, and it feels good. It feels like a cotton blend would. So yeah, cotton blends are great for spring and summer. They are lightweight. Like for Cotton Fair, which is the one I can like truly talk about and like say, use. I can't really review this one. But Cotton Fair I used for my Sarasota tank top and swimsuit cover, and I love it. Like I'm planning on designing another swimsuit cover this summer, and I'm going to use it again. That's how much I love it. And it works great. I wore the Sarasota swimsuit cover that entire summer. I made it, and a bunch last summer too. So it's a go. Like Premier Yarn Cotton Fair is I think that's the name of it. Now I'm questioning myself, but you can get it at Michael's. You can get it, I think, yeah, Cotton Fair. I know you can get it at Michael's. I think you can get it at Joann's, or at least online at Joann's, but I'm not positive. And then you can order it at Premier Yarn's website too. But I love that one. I love that cotton blend. It's perfect for summer because it's a really lightweight sport. So it works really well for like swimsuit covers, tank tops, those things. I also got Kabu. I don't have it. It's down there somewhere. The Kabu, Lion Brand Kabu. It's a cotton bamboo blend that I'm going to try for a new design. And I have another, hopefully I can share it today. Hopefully it comes today. I have another yarn coming that is a cotton blend as well. So I'm preparing for summer now. But it works for spring too. I really like a cotton blend for spring and summer for lightweight, warm weather garments and designs. So those are my 5 favorite yarns that I'm loving for spring. Facebook doesn't want to focus. My camera doesn't want to focus. What? Do you guys have any yarns that you're loving for spring? Have you guys started on spring stuff yet? It's the first day of spring. Let me know. Ingrid says, I've never tried cotton blend. Must do now. Thanks. You're welcome. Tracy says, I'll have to try that one. Mary says, Cotton Fair is my favorite cotton blend. Ooh, sorry guys. Instagram, I forgot to turn my phone on silent, and that might have been loud. I got a text message. Cotton Fair is my favorite cotton yarn blend too. Ingrid said that should be great for baby hats. Ingrid says Yarn Canada has that. Oh, awesome. Okay, let's see. Lori says wide variety, but they have a big sale on. I've been trying to find anyone that ordered or had tried their yarn. They have cakes that have an incredible colorways and large amounts of yardage. I have not. Hobby, Hobbi. Has anyone ordered from Hobby from Denmark. I haven't. I don't know. Mary says, I've used Kabu. Is that how you say it? It's nice and soft, but splits easily. I heard that too. I'm kind of worried. I hope it works. And it's small. Like the skein is like this big. It looks way bigger on the picture. Online. I think it's available only online. Is it in stores yet? I'm not sure. But we'll see. We're going to give it a try. Lion Brand Comfy Cotton Blend. Yes, Comfy Cotton Blend. That's a good one too. I was thinking about using that one for a bag that I have planned to design eventually. I think, you guys think that would make a good... It's a sturdy cotton. I used the Comfy Cotton Blend for my Bible cover design, and I liked it. It was a good... It wasn't like super sturdy, as sturdy as 100% cotton, but it was nice and soft too. So maybe like a soft market bag would be good. But yeah, definitely cotton blends. Any kind of lightweight yarn is going to be good for spring. I don't typically use worsted that much in the spring. Every now and then, I mean, but not really for garments, especially not now. It's too dang hot. For us. It's actually nice and cool today. But, yeah. I typically go for DK or lighter, and lately I'm all about fingering weight. All about it. So, yeah. Any questions? Any concerns? Any favorites that you want to share? Look at this. Ah, so pretty. I don't know what I'm going to make with it, but it's pretty. I might actually redo that shawl. It's a cowl. I'm calling it a cowl because it's small. It's not long enough to like wear behind over your shoulders, so it's more of a cowl. Maybe I'll do that because it has the same amount of yardage. So maybe I'll make another. Yes, the balls of Kabu are tiny too, but I loved what I made with it, so it was all good in the end. Awesome. Oh, Hobby has what's called Twister Cake. Very nice. One worsted you used is Simply Soft. Yes, that's a nice lightweight worsted. The Flowers and Showers use Simply Soft. Karen Simply Soft. Yeah, that is, if you're going to go with worsted, I would probably recommend that one because for like a spring, something spring. But you know, back when I did the Flowers and Showers stuff, I was like all worsted all the time. I wasn't experienced enough in the other things, so I might make, well, they work. I probably would, if I were to redo Flowers and Showers pullover, I'd make it in like a DK, probably. I don't know, because it is kind of a big, heavy, it is kind of heavy in the worsted weight, but the Karen Simply Soft is definitely a good, and they have good spring colors too. They have a lot of nice spring colors. I remember their color, Robin's Egg. Oh, that was a pretty color. So, all right. Let's see. Praying the Karen Cotton Cakes would come back. Oh, are they gone? Would be great to have some solid colors. They were a good cotton blend. I made the Magnolia market bag with those. I still have a little bit. I didn't know they were gone. That stinks. Well, that's a boo-hoo. Well, there we go. I'm almost done with the blog post. I will be getting it up today, some point. And I'll post about it. And then don't forget, the giveaway will be posted as soon as this is over. I'm going to post it in my Two Brothers Blankets Crochet community group. So if you're watching on Instagram and you're not in it's Facebook, it's in my Facebook group. It's called Two Brothers Blankets Crochet Community. You can join, and the giveaway will be going until the end, or until the pattern releases on Friday morning. So right before the pattern releases, I will choose a winner for the giveaway. So you have time. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm gonna give away some copies of the pattern and get this blog post up. And then next Wednesday, my kiddos will be back at school. They did good, didn't they? Did y'all hear them at all? I didn't hear them either. I don't think. Other than my phone. But they'll be back at school. So I'm debating on a few topics. I'd love to get your feedback. Do you guys want me to talk about crochet, free versus paid patterns and my thoughts on that, and why I do things the way I do. Or we can talk about caring for your crochet garments. These are just a few ideas I have. And I still haven't done the masterclass, talked about the DeBrose masterclass. So if there's interest in that, please let me know, because I'll prioritize it if there's interest in that. She has a knit crochet business masterclass that if you're running a business, whether it be, like, a lot of it is geared toward finished products. So if you sell hats or handmade scarves or what crocheted or knit items on Etsy or whatnot, and there's some about designing as well, and like how to market your business, as it's specific to the knitwear community, crochet and knit, which is why I decided to take it. And I want to write a blog review on it, and so if you guys want me to do a live on that, I will. Either way, there's going to be a blog post, and then so either pay versus free patterns and my thoughts on that, or crocheting for your garments, or if you have another idea that you would love to hear my thoughts on or talk about or write a blog post about, do a live for it, please let me know. I would love your feedback on what kind of topics you would like for me to cover, or things you would like me to teach. I'm not exactly teaching, but talk about. Let me know. Please send me a DM, send me a message, anything. Post, in the comments here. I'd love to know what you'd love to know or hear about or talk about. So, but I'll announce it before next Wednesday, or I'll do a poll or something before next week. So hopefully all will be well, and we will be here again next week at 1 o'clock. Thanks for chatting with me. And I hope you guys are having a great first day of spring. Make all the things in beautiful spring yarn. All right, I'll talk to you guys next week. Talk to you later.